Hello everyone, welcome to my lesson for The Closing by Silverchair off the Freak Show album. The only thing you need to know before we get started is that it's in drop D tuning. So tune your guitar to drop D and we'll get going with the intro. So the intro is a very simple pattern, all on one finger power chords on the bottom two strings. So I'll play it through for you and then I'll tell you which ones I hit. So slowly, 12, 8, 3, 4. Very easy. So that also serves as the first verse riff, and then it goes into a pre-chorus, so we'll go to that next. So the pre-chorus is another fairly easy repeating riff, and I'll play it through and then I'll explain. So we're gonna slide into the 9th fret with your first finger, and with your second finger you want to cover the 10th fret on the G string, and you're gonna go, so you're still palm muting, so twice on the low two strings of the 9th fret, and then you're gonna hit the D and G strings, so 9 and 10, like that. So low strings, and then high once, low strings twice again, high again, low, high. So slowly it would be like this. And then open, 3, 4 times, and then 5 twice, and then open. And then it repeats. So slowly, it'll look like this. So that repeats, I think, 4 times, but at the end, the last repeat, you would just play, you would start the same way you normally would. And you would stop there, you'd just leave off the open notes at the end. So that's the pre-chorus, and let's move on to the chorus. So the chorus is going to take heavy distortion, and there's actually a couple of ways you can play this, so I'll show you both. The easiest way would just be to copy the verse riff or the intro riff. So 12, 8, 3, and 4, like so. But if you want to stay up in this area without having to go back and forth up and down the neck, you can play a D chord. That's going to be 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string, and keep your fingers over the high E to mute it. So you want to sound like this. So this would replace the 12th fret. And then the second replacement you can do, instead of 8, you can go a B flat chord, which is a B flat power chord. 1st fret A, 3rd fret D and G. And then 3 and 4 on the bottom two as usual. So you can play it either way and it'll sound good. So I'll play both slowly so you can get the idea of it. So as you can see, sonically they're pretty similar. Maybe The open chord way is a little more open sounding, but either way, whatever you're comfortable with, go with that. So that's it for the chorus riff. And then the next up is the bridge. So for the bridge, on the recording he uses a wah pedal and he brings it in slow, sort of using it as a filter. But it's similar to the pre-chorus riff, only instead of 9th fret with 10 on the G, you're going to be on the 7th fret with the 8th fret on the G. So it'll be play that, and then you're going to go to 9th fret on the bottom 3, 11th fret on the G, and 12th fret on the B, and then 1 fret up, slide that whole grip up 1 fret. And then you're going to slide it down to the 4th fret, and then up 1 fret again. So the whole thing, played slowly, should sound like this. So you don't have to use a wah, but if you want to sound authentic to the recording, you're going to need a wah for that 7th fret. So the next riff is going to be another bridge riff, and it comes right as the song stops and you just hear the bass riff, and it's a mirror of the bass riff. So I'll play it through slow and then I'll explain. So it's open, 10, 2 opens, 9, 1 open, 10, 2 opens, 9, open, 3, and then the same start. So open, 10 up, open, 9, open, 10, open, 9, open, 8. So it's basically the same start to the riff. It's just one ends on 3 and the other one ends on 8. So you repeat that, and that keeps going until you get to you'll go so it's just 3 muting and then 3 muting and so on. And then that goes back into the pre-chorus. And so on. And that's pretty much it for the song. The outro is just a highly distorted version of the intro, so it's going to be 12/8. 3 and 4, that riff, and the only difference between them, other than the distortion, is that at the end of the outro you just slow it down. So and just slide down and mute it. So that's it for the song, and that was the closing by Silverchair. Hopefully that was helpful for you and you can just put all those riffs together as they appear in the song. So yeah, hope that was a good lesson for you guys. Take it easy. See you next time.